welcome back. So today's recipe is going to be a vegetarian one. A few of you have requested that I do more vegetarian recipes because you're a vegetarian and it's hard to come up with really unique dishes because you keep eating the same things over and over. It's always like pumpkin and roti or like curry aloo with roti or something to that effect. So when I'm fasting, I like to switch it up a little bit. I don't like to eat the same things over and over. So I like to do different things and really flavorful yet delicious and vegetarian recipes. So paneer is one of my favorites. So today I'm going to share a recipe that I make. It's curry paneer with aloo and string bean. You can use bodi in place of the string bean. But over here I didn't get good bodi, so I just figured I'd use string bean in place of it. So I'm gonna share a really delicious recipe for paneer with aloo and string bean. And you guys can use this for Diwali instead of having the same old takari every year, like curry rice, chana and aloo, same things every year. Sometimes you get bored of it. So it's nice to switch it up sometimes. I hope this is an inspiration for you guys to try something new this Diwali. So if you guys want to see how I do this really simple yet delicious recipe, then keep watching. So here are the ingredients you'll need to make this dish. I have some paneer that I cut up into fairly large cubes and I pan fried it just to get a crisp on the outside. You don't want to over fry it too much, but just give it a nice light fry, kind of like this. And I did mine in a flat pan and I used less oil. So I had to keep turning it to get each side fried properly. But the only downside to that is it pitches up a lot. So you have to be careful when doing that. You can cover it while it's frying, or you can deep fry it if you want, if you don't mind the extra oil. So just be careful when frying it in a flat pan because this pitches up a lot. I have some aloo or some potatoes that I cut into about quarters. I cut a few into halves and a few into quarters. I have hot pepper chopped, some pimento chopped, and some garlic minced. I have my curry mixture here. I have some curry powder, some saffron or turmeric powder, some roasted ground jeera, and some black amchar masala. And you'll notice that I have a very little amount. This is because I don't want to overpower my dish with curry. This is gonna have a light curry taste to it. It's not gonna be too strong with curry. But by all means, you all can add how much curry you want or how little. It's up to your preference and your taste. I have some green seasoning. As always, I will have the recipe linked in the upper right hand corner for you guys. I have some chive or scallion chopped, half of a large onion chopped, and some string bean, or you can use bodi or same or whatever type of bean you want to use. You can even use frozen green peas as well. Usually if you go to these East Indian restaurants, you'll get paneer with aloo and with green peas, and that's really what inspired me to make this as well, because I love paneer. Anytime I go to an Indian restaurant, I always order paneer. So let's go over to the pot now to start cooking the dish. So I've just added some oil to the pot. It's hot already. So the first thing I'm gonna add is my onion. Once your onion is starting to get that nice translucent color, you're gonna add in your garlic, hot pepper, and pimento pepper. And if you want, you can add curry leaves to this as well and fenugreek seeds. Because I told you I don't want it to be too much of a heavy curry taste, I'm gonna omit those things. Once that's nice and fried, you want to lower your heat and add in your spices. Because you want to extract the oils out of the spices. Because you want that to infuse the paneer and give it such a delicious taste. So I'm just gonna let this cook on low for about 2 minutes. And then I'll add just a tad bit of water to kind of fry it down a little more. So my spices have been toasting for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it. You can raise your heat back to high now. Just let it go for about 30 seconds again. So that's good now. I'm gonna add my green seasoning. And now I'm gonna add my aloo or potatoes. You also wanna add your scallion now, or chive, and add in your spring onions. Now what I'm gonna do is just top this up with some water. Make sure it's hot water or lukewarm water. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt just for now. We'll taste it at the end to see if it needs any. Now I'm gonna cover it and let it go for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes and most of the liquid has reduced. Now I'm gonna add my paneer in because I want the paneer to kind of soak in the curry flavor, but not too much. So I just wanted to have a nice light curry flavor. But it depends. If you want a really strong curry flavor or you want a lot of like liquid, then you can add more water now to cover it and let it reduce until you have enough sauce or gravy that you want. Usually this dish is made really dry or maybe with a light sauce because you usually eat it with naan. But I'm gonna eat mine with bus-up or paratha. So I feel I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this because the aloo is gonna thicken it a little. So I'm adding a little water. And I'm gonna cover it again. So leave it on about medium heat, just so the paneer can cook nicely with the sauce and so that it could absorb that nice curry sauce. So I'll check back with you guys in about 10 minutes. So it's been 10 minutes and I just took the cover off and I raised the heat to high. And I'm gonna let it reduce until it has enough sauce or gravy and then I'll turn it off. And you can also taste it now to see if it has enough salt or pepper or anything that you want to add extra. You can add extra seasonings or whatever you want to add. But mine is perfect right now. I just tasted it and I added a little bit of salt. So I'm just gonna let it reduce and then I'll show you guys the end result. Okay, so mine is at the perfect consistency. I'm gonna turn it off. So as you notice, my potatoes or aloo is kind of mashed up, like a few of them mashed up, and they kind of gave the sauce a nice consistency. It's not too thin or too thick, it's really nice. So that's why I left so much sauce, because as the sauce cools down, it's gonna thicken up even more. And that nice mashed up potato is gonna be nice to dip my roti with. So this is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. I'm gonna eat this with some paratha or bus-up shot. I'm actually gonna make it now, so I'll show you guys a finished product with the paneer and the roti on my plate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Let me know if you try it out or if you make paneer, and let me know how you make yours. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to leave any comments, leave them below. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to see all my latest videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!